Welcome back to Increase the Peace in Quarantine. 7 days to focus on boosting the immune system while promoting peace and healing in the body. Today is day 3, gratitude. Happy Aloha Friday, everyone. In Hawaii, every Friday on the radio, a song would come on. It's Aloha Friday, no work till Monday. As you drove down Ali'i Drive, which was the road along the ocean, people would be parked everywhere, facing the ocean, sitting in their cars, sitting on benches, sitting on rocks. Facing the ocean, they would be there, preparing for the spectacular moment. Sunset. This is gratitude. Yesterday, I have been having some real difficulties with technology, and it was getting late last night. And fortunately, my friend taught me a solution, and out went day 2. The delivery was not as beautiful. There was no thumbnail, but I took it, and my goodness, it is raw, it is unedited, so it was all good. Either way, the wrapping of a present is delightful, but it is the gift, it is the thoughtful action we carry through life, not the wrapping paper. Speaking of a gift, we now come to gratitude. While we are here, I would like to take advantage of the moment and thank those who have been helping me bring these 7 days to fruition. It's quite amazing the time it takes to compile even a little series like this. The help has been God-sent. Social media is not my forte. It is completely new to me. It is very different from working with my clients one-on-one. I see the power, I see the possibilities of how many lives can be touched in this format, with this platform, and for this, I am grateful. Health is my passion, and it is fueled by the love I have for people. Thank you to my family and my friends who gave me encouragement. Thank you to God for the inspiration and the downloads I receive through prayer, dreams, and meditation. Thank you for Mac, for your patience, guidance, love, and beauty that you have shared with me for this last week. You are one beautiful young woman. You are smart, warm, driven, and inspiring. Thank you to my absolutely loving and adventurous husband and our 2 children. Their undying love and support inspires me daily. It is the wind in my sails, the bounce in my step. This joy we call family. Thank you to my bright, strong, and compassionate daughter, always singing, always an example of what love and joy look like. Grateful to her for helping me maneuver in this new world, to me, technology, her unselfish, thoughtful ways, her patience and desire to help me get these out into the public. She knows my passion. She has seen it for 12 years and continues to aid me in making it rich, even down to the colors of my wardrobe. Thank you, sweetheart, for helping me with this. Thank you for being there for me. Your beauty, inside and out, shines like a rising sun, bright and free. My son, brave, tender, loving, and driven, you are all the colors, radiant and true, like a rainbow. You are such a well-balanced young man. Your authenticity and genuine kind nature is a gift to the world. You continue to amaze us. You continue to amaze us with your strengths, your ability to adapt, to grow, to learn and share. Your perseverance, your stamina in never giving up, your grace with change, your creativity, it is beautiful. And yes, an inspiration. Thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for following your dreams. Thank you for spreading those big, bold wings and going for it. We miss you, but would never want it any different. Husband, Babylicious, my best friend, many times words are simply not enough to express the feelings of the heart. Thank you for running with me, running free, hand in hand, through this dream we call life. Your love, your support, your dedication is more than enough. My bowl is overflowing, and I am truly blessed. Thank you for standing in the center of the fire with me. I love you. Honing in on the things we are grateful for, having a grateful heart is oftentimes a happy heart. What we focus on, we attract. We create our reality, our moments, by first our thoughts, and then thoughts turn into action. On a hot, dry day working in the sun, if I first envision a delicious, cold, refreshing, thick smoothie, this thought has the ability to ignite the next step, action, to go make one or to go get one. At some point in the process, we have to take a step towards creating what we desire. If we desire peace, we have to ask ourselves, what steps do I need to take to get to the next place of peace? Wait, let me start that over. We have to ask ourselves, what steps do I need to take to get to a place of peace? Well, if you were to ask me, I would say gratitude and service. Gratitude and service are two main steps towards living a life in peace. A lot of us have not had the perfect life. Our life could have been better, it could have been worse. And if we make a conscious decision to choose to give thanks for our life, the breath we breathe, the challenges, the gifts, the traumas, the joys, the broken dreams, the triumphs, we begin to see the silver lining. We begin to see how the tragedy can be a bridge to wisdom, to peace. The challenges grow us. They create a great depth. They create in us the ability to hold space, to support, have empathy for another. We are all in this world together. We are all connected. And when we can see that, truly believe it down to our bones, it makes life more rich. I believe to walk through life feeling connected with God's people is like taking nothing for granted. We are more likely to forgive. We don't forget, but we learn. We get wise. We choose who we want to surround ourselves with. We create healthy boundaries, and we are open to love. There is no need to run from it in fear of being hurt, or any need to try to get it to fill up. Love is within us. It is a constant spring that is always flowing. All we need to do is tap into it. Gratitude, I believe, is a major ingredient to self-worth. And if we all had an abundance of self-worth, well, I think we would all be shining and using our gifts freely. I will measure a successful, beautiful life when I can be at my final moments and still have an open heart. On that note, here are 4 actions that foster gratitude. I hope you feel inspired to try at least one. There is no order to this list. Have fun. Number 1, write a gratitude letter. Maybe to yourself or maybe to someone that has touched your life in such a deep way you wouldn't be who you are today if it was not for them. Write it, send it. If the person you write is no longer on earth, consider burying it with a flower or a tree in your yard in honor of them, in honor of gratitude. Number 2, recognize my gifts. Write a list of the attributes you bestow, the attributes that you are grateful for. This builds self-worth. Date it, then tuck it away in a favorite book or an album, and when you come across it in the future, enjoy it, and then write a new one. Number 3, gift a neighbor or start a gift chain. So a gift chain, back in the days, I remember we used to get this bread, friendship bread, and it came in a plastic bag, and we would add ingredients to it and make some for ourselves, and then we would give that bag with the ingredients to somebody else, and then they would do the same, and they would do and it just kept going and going and going. So I was thinking how neat it would be to do a gift chain. So I'm in the process of that right now. So I am dropping off a present to somebody, just leaving it at their door, and then inspiring them through a little note to do the same. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a bowl of oranges from the farmer's market, or it could be a watercolor that you painted, or it could be stationery, whatever goes, whatever feels good. And then it just keeps going. So gift a neighbor or start a gift chain. Prepare an antibiotic simmer for them. Cut up your citruses and your apples. Put everything in a mason jar. Grab a small bottle of vinegar. Write a little note with directions and drop it at their doorstep. Giving feels good and creates a sense of gratitude, I think. Or if you are one of those professional givers, maybe this is the perfect time to draw that spirit bath for yourself and jump in with a cup of tea and a good book, or maybe nothing at all. Or maybe self-care, self-giving looks like a hike or a nap. Number 4, build a gratitude altar. Build a gratitude altar in your garden or in your home. You might already have one, or maybe you don't even realize you do. It is a place you come to that brings you joy, peace. Maybe it has your favorite flowers. Maybe there's pictures of your loved ones. Maybe your entire home is your altar. Maybe a special room in your home or a place in your garden feels like a gratitude altar. Maybe add a sign that reads, "Grateful." Intention is everything. Thank you for sitting with me in gratitude. I must also say thank you to all the remarkable teachers who are currently working so very hard for their students right now. They are truly the Wonder Woman and the Superman of our world. Going back to what I touched on yesterday, if you decide to drink apple cider vinegar, because I wasn't sure if I clarified this, if you decide to drink apple cider vinegar with your water first thing in the morning, make sure you dilute it with 8 to 12 ounces of water. So, like I was saying, I drink a cup of water with fresh lemon on maybe Monday, and then the next day I drink water with apple cider vinegar, or sometimes I just go with it. I go with what my body wants. Maybe I'll have lemon all week, and then the next week I have apple cider vinegar a few days. But truly, apple cider vinegar is amazing. And lemon, it's amazing too. It's a detoxifier full of vitamin C, and it alkalizes the body. Even though it's citrus, it actually alkalizes the body like apple cider vinegar. Before I close, I invite you to join me in a moment of silence in honor of all those suffering or grieving. I also invite you to join me at 3 p.m. each day for 3 minutes, wherever we may be, to send out a prayer, to meditate, or to simply just focus on the increase of peace and healing across our globe, and for all caregivers and people serving to be protected, supported, and healthy. Until tomorrow, stay healthy, stay fearless, stay in gratitude. Aloha.